Tesla announced its first quarter results for 2024, revealing that they only delivered 387,000 cars, an 8% decrease compared to previous quarter. Despite producing 433,000 cars and an increase in inventory, Tesla still manages to surpass the BYD to reclaim its position of the world's largest electric car manufacturer. Notably, they have heavily focused on the Model 2, a crucial vehicle for the next step in the electric vehicle industry. Leveraging experience from Giga casting, Tesla can efficiently implement the new box opening assembly technique, promising to bring the Model 2 to market sooner than previous models like Cybertruck or Roadster 2. Why does Tesla need to add an affordable car model to its product lineup? And what strategies does Tesla have to reduce the cost of the affordable Model 2? There's much speculation surrounding the type of battery and chemical composition the eventual Model 2 will utilize. One cost-cutting method for the Model 2 involves employing efficient and less costly assembly methods, including the use of Tesla's dense energy 4680 cylindrical cells and potentially borrowing the 48-volt architecture from Cybertruck. Some reports from China suggest that Model 2 might use BYD's new blade batteries, a technology designed to address concerns about explosions and fast charging. Leaked specifications indicate that the Model 2 could be equipped with enough 53 kWh blade batteries from BYD, providing a range of about 250 miles and charging from 10 to 80% in about 25 minutes. However, with the expected price of around $25,000, the Model 2 will have to compete with the upcoming electric models such as BYD's Dolphin, Volkswagen's ID.2, MG4, Peugeot E308, Citroën EC3, Kia's EV2, and the Renault 5, all of which offer similar specifications at comparable prices. Range is going to be key. The chemical composition of the battery cells themselves isn't within Tesla's realm of improvement. Instead, it's left to suppliers, including China's CATL and BYD, for cheaper LFP chemistry, as well as South Korea's LG Chem and their longtime partner from Japan, Panasonic. However, Tesla is planning to utilize the larger 4680 cylindrical cells, 46 millimeters in diameter and 80 millimeter height, that the company has been slowly and painstakingly developing to replace the smaller 2170s. Tesla claims to make significant progress due to increased energy density, but the advantage lies in manufacturing efficiency at their mobile factories to reduce costs. Tesla claims the battery has 15 parts across 21 manufacturing steps, compared to 17 parts and 33 steps for the smaller 2170 cells. Another critical factor is the government's tax credits, which may affect the final price. Tesla may opt not to use BYD's blade batteries and instead collaborate with CATL to use Shenxing Plus cells. These cells boast rapid charging capabilities, dubbed as 10 minutes for 400 kilometers, and could be lithium iron phosphate LFP batteries similar to those found in many Model 3 variants, but with significant advancements. CATL's LFP cells represent a substantial improvement, being the world's fastest-charging LFP batteries, capable of charging at a rate of 4C, allowing for a 10 to 80% charge in just 10 minutes, or a full charge from 0% in 15 minutes. These cells offer superior longevity, with over 1,000 charging cycles, meaning over 200,000 miles before degradation, crucial for a cost-effective EV to reduce replacement costs. Battery production has already commenced, with deliveries to car manufacturers expected later this year, although prices are still unclear, estimated at around $100 per kilowatt hour. A 53 kilowatt-hour battery pack costs around $5,300 for half the pack, with the vehicle needing only a 250 kilowatt charger to charge from 10 to 80% in 10 minutes based on Tesla's current specs and recent competitive targets. The estimated range of the Model 2 is from 250 to 300 miles, with performance and variability not significantly altered regardless of the battery chemistry. A minimum range of 250 miles is essential to hit a cost-effective performance, and this will be considered when selecting the most suitable battery type for the Model 2. The electric powertrain, motor, inverter, gearbox is another component carefully scrutinized by Tesla's accountants, both in design and composition. We're told it'll reduce 75% of the silicon carbide, a material that enhances operational range and efficiency but also increases cost. The next-generation permanent magnet motor does not use rare earths, Tesla also proclaimed on Investor Day. Altogether, Tesla believes they've trimmed down the cost of their powertrain to about $1,000. In terms of budgeting, the Model 2 may carry its affordability through a conscious and dominant approach to the design of an affordable EV. Model 2 could be designed based on a scaled-down Model 3 model or a variant of the budget-friendly Model Y design, including a compact hatchback sedan or a slightly beefier vehicle. Space-efficient design will be prioritized, with fewer interior options and amenities compared to the Model 3 or Model Y. The Model 2 could compete with upcoming rivals like the Renault 4 or Volkswagen ID.2 by simplifying interior design and reducing optional features while still maintaining the core of Tesla's driving experience. The Model 2 must pack the necessary hardware for full self-driving capability, with FSD available as a subscription service for owners. This is extremely important for Tesla, as FSD is the main selling point. At the same time, ensuring a lightweight driving experience and handling materials with cast aluminum and composites will help maximize interior space through cleverness, while compensating for the Model 2's lightweight and compact size. When will Tesla officially start the production of the affordable Model 2? Tesla plans to introduce the affordable Model 2 and initiate production at the Giga factory in Texas next year. However, the second production line may be located in Mexico. Texas Giga factories in Texas, Berlin, and Mexico are all scheduled to produce the Model 2. Last Paul Fozzi outlined 4 reasons why producing the Model 2 in Texas makes sense. He noted that Tesla already has a wealth of engineering talent in Austin, making it difficult to persuade many of them to move to Mexico. Additionally, Tesla appears to have encountered no issues obtaining permits in Austin, and construction there has been rapid. The company has significant infrastructure in Austin, allowing for production testing in an existing building. If additional space is needed quickly, Tesla can erect a temporary structure within days, as it's done with Fremont in the past. Moreover, Musk further explained that Giga Texas was chosen because we really need remote engineers in the early stages, and this is easier to accomplish than in other locations. He also speculated about the reaction of powerful unions in Germany if this were to happen in Berlin. A third production location is being planned, possibly in Berlin, due to the importance of this model for the European market. Tesla is ramping up production at Giga Texas to thousands of vehicles per week, including the long-range Model Y alongside the mid-range version. CEO Elon Musk noted that the company's new factories, including Giga Texas, are massive investments that will not be cash positive until hitting large volumes. Tesla's invested billions of dollars in these factories, and making the Model 2 will be a crucial step towards reaching this goal. Reports from Electrek suggest Giga Texas currently has a capacity of at least 2,000 vehicles a week, with other sources indicating up to 5,000 vehicles rolling off the assembly line weekly. This extraordinary production capacity bodes well for the early production of the Model 2. While reports indicate that Tesla's factory in Germany will be the first to produce a smaller, more affordable Model 2, the car remains more popular in Europe than the US. Production in Grünheide will save on transportation costs from Austin, Fremont, or Shanghai. However, protests at Giga Berlin have slightly impacted Tesla's production schedule there. The factory will halt operations for 4 days, including Thursday off, a protest on Friday and the weekend, with employees working remotely on Friday to avoid confrontation with protesters concerned about the environmental impact of the expanded factory, requiring clearing of surrounding forests. Job listings for the Mexico factory have disappeared from Tesla's recruitment website amid layoffs, although the Minister of Economy insists that construction will happen as planned. The Gigafactory in India also remains uncertain after Elon postponed his visit there in April, opting instead to go to China. However, with Texas and Berlin increasing production and Mexico soon coming online, the affordable Model 2 appears ready to begin production earlier than expected. Elon Musk has also emphasized that people should have hope for the future, and this factory is an important step in that direction. Why is Tesla confident in competing with affordable electric car rivals out there? Tesla set out to compete globally not only with cheaper gasoline models, but also with EVs or electric vehicles, especially those out of China. In the automotive industry, China is perceived as a major threat to their business model. The Chinese government has invested billions of dollars in electric vehicle technology, with companies like BYD even manufacturing their own electric car models and exporting them internationally. Consumer demand for affordable electric products is steadily increasing, and Chinese automakers are significantly reducing production costs. Estimates suggest that manufacturing cars in China is about a third cheaper than elsewhere in the world. This raises questions about how Tesla can compete with Chinese rivals as they begin to dominate the market with their traditional models. In the automotive manufacturing industry, Tesla's entry into the traditional market highlights an important question about their existence. The entirely new manufacturing model that Tesla's deploying is seen as a notable measure, with the potential to save up to 50% in construction costs for factories while simultaneously speeding up the production process. Autocar's report on the unpacking process focuses on minimizing necessary tasks at each assembly stage, including eliminating unnecessary movements or disassembling car parts as they move to Tesla's production line. This manufacturing technique, acknowledged by Lars Moravi, is said to have significant challenges, and it's been established to address issues encountered by previous models. However, previous methods faced delays and issues, but now Tesla has developed a new manufacturing technique. This technique was first applied to the Cybertruck model, expected to significantly reduce carbon footprints by 40% and enhance production efficiency. Overall estimates for Tesla's production phase showed that the new methods will reduce production costs by $830 to $1,000 per model. Many also believe that some or all of the Model 2's frame will be cast at high pressure, saving factory floor space and reducing the use of hundreds or thousands of metal stamps, instead using components welded or bonded together to form a complete shell. For example, seats could be directly attached to the battery pack under the floor, then the assembly lifted to form a pre-painted body shell, eliminating the need for reinstalling and upgrading for the next generation. The transmission system and battery technology also play crucial roles in reducing Tesla's costs. The company has claimed to reduce up to 75% of silicon needed for future battery packs, while eliminating those rare earth metals. Although specific details about the transmission system have not yet been revealed for Model 2, it's likely to incorporate similar advancements. Tesla also plans to introduce higher performance dual motors for its future models. Many details about these models are still under wraps, while their innovative batteries are designed with cost consciousness and new manufacturing processes in mind. Tesla's Model 2 is poised to be a game changer when competing with affordable rivals out of China. The expected price is $24,560, which may not be attractive to some. However, what will ultimately determine the success of Model 2 is which factor: performance, range, price, or self-driving capability. Without its mission statement, Tesla wouldn't mean much. Back in 2016, it could have relied on the Model S and X and still been a high-end, suitable competitor. But no. Alongside came the Model 3 with skyrocketing orders, and Tesla increasingly faced challenges in coping. Their fourth car, the Model Y, even gained more popularity, but despite recent price cuts, Tesla's most affordable car proposal still comes in at $40,000. To accomplish this, Tesla needs a $25,000 car, possibly named the Model 2. It promises to be no less than a game-changer in the electric vehicle EV market, akin to Ford's Model T. CEO Elon Musk has described the new car as the next-generation low-end vehicle and could be interpreted as low-end in terms of financial accessibility. An introductory snippet shown at last May's shareholder meeting hinted at a smaller Model Y designed for slip resistance and ease of production, rather than a vehicle like Cybertruck. Like the sibling pair of the Model 3 and Model Y, there's a possibility of two models in production. Musk told shareholders this last May both will utilize a new architecture codenamed NV9X, and subsequent versions are expected, although Musk publicly attacked long-standing manufacturers for building variants for the sake of building variants, so those expecting a legacy might be disappointed. Tesla needs two body styles because it needs international sales volume. Larger models have broad global appeal, but the big three markets differ when it comes to those smaller models. Hatchbacks sell in Europe, but not so much as the US or China. Similarly, smaller sedans are quite suitable in Europe, but not so much in China. Together, Tesla is targeting annual sales of 5 million cars, up from a total of over 1.81 million in 2024, 1.74 million of which are the Model Y and 3. Musk aims to topple the Toyota Corolla or Volkswagen Golf globally. In February, CEO of Ford Jim Farley called the upcoming smaller Tesla the final competitive battle. Before fulfilling that ambitious promise, Tesla needs to perfect its assembly process. Because once again, the company is bringing in its innovation behind car production rather than reinventing elements consumers would interact with. This is a revolutionary production system, far more advanced than any other car manufacturing system in the world, with significantly higher profit margins, Musk boasted to analysts on the company's earnings call back in Jan. What Tesla does best is what Chinese automakers do best, which is making simply cheaper electric cars. This allows both automakers to break through with lower prices and grab market share from long-standing automakers. Musk warned earlier in January that the acceleration process could slow down, reminding everyone once again of the production hell in Model 3. He said, "It always starts very slowly and then it grows exponentially." The Model 3 went into production in 2017, but it wasn't until 2019 that the last car got to the UK. It could be 2027 when the next generation car appears, by which time all new competitors will hope they can thwart Tesla. Or about the unique Cybertruck is Tesla's newest model and will feature some new technologies, especially the 48-volt electrical architecture, replacing the current 12 volts. The advantage is reducing the costly copper amount, but the communication speed between electronic parts at the Ethernet level is higher. Tesla's been at the forefront of creating a software-defined car where fewer but more powerful computers process more data in less time than linking dozens of smaller ECUs. This so-called centralized computing system is also a lot easier to update over the network, quickly adding new digital features to the large central screen. Another transferable product from the Cybertruck could be the drive-by-wire system to eliminate the steering column and create a sensation for the wheels by changing the ratio. But there's a cost that Musk might not be willing to pay for his entry-level model. Tesla's leveraging its data learning through sensor input to address self-driving edge cases, but regulatory agencies may find it difficult to overlook that. Tesla's ready to introduce its latest edition, the Model 2 Redwood, into its product lineup, signaling a significant expansion of its investment portfolio. The Model 2 Redwood is expected to play a pivotal role in Tesla's efforts to expand its strategic strategy and penetrate new markets. As a more budget-friendly option, it's anticipated to serve a broader consumer base, aligning with Tesla's mission of accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy. We hope you'll have the most relaxing feelings after watching this video. If you do, hit the like button and join the Tesla Car World community by subscribing to our channel. Smash the notification bell icon to stay tuned for any fantastic videos coming your way. Your feedback and time are always appreciated.
So it's not contingent on any new factory or massive new production line. It'll be made on our current production lines much more efficiently.
A lot has been written about Tesla's next-generation compact car, widely known as the Model 2. It still exists despite rumors of cancellation, but the way it was built is different from what the manufacturer originally intended. Now we call it Tiny Model 3 or Tiny Model Y. During this period, Tesla's looking for every way to achieve the $25,000 price point for the Model 2 because the manufacturer needs to launch a low-cost electric car as soon as possible to keep customers and investors satisfied. It should be at least $10,000 cheaper than the Model Y and 3. So what's Tesla doing with low-cost electric cars? In the first quarter 2024 earnings call last month, the affordable car was confirmed to still be in development, and Tesla's pushing to accelerate its progress as quickly as possible for an earlier release to customers. To achieve this, Tesla's VP Maravi acknowledged that the $25,000 Tesla car will no longer be placed on the unbox process. Instead, it's going to have a new manufacturing approach, a production line that combines both the current and new architectures.
Affordable models will use aspects of the next generation platform as well as aspects of our current platforms and will be able to be produced on the same manufacturing lines as our current vehicle lineup.
So the obvious question now is, how will the affordable models be manufactured to be introduced as soon as possible? And how's Tesla going to maintain its $25,000 price point? Let's start with simplification, focusing on design first. While accelerating is crucial, it would still be dull and disappointing if after years of anticipation, all customers get is a smaller SUV derived from the original Model Y. This would truly undermine the affordable car because the most obvious way to make a new vehicle less appealing than the existing one in some aspect is similarity in design. Tesla surely won't go down that path because we believe there are still clear ways to reduce costs and differentiate the affordable model's product line. Why will the Model 2 have a minimalist size? At present, we can't confirm whether the affordable car will be a compact crossover or hatchback, but regardless of the body style, making the new models significantly shorter or narrower could be implemented. Consider this. The current Model Y has an overall length of 187 inches and an overall width of 83.8 inches. These standard dimensions contribute to its appeal, a factor that has made the SUV consistently popular for years and always in demand among customers. Yeah, of course, an affordable car will be significantly smaller because it's certain it'll be much shorter than the Model Y. Instead of reducing dimensions deeply like some Chinese models, the Model 2 could have an overall length of around 163 inches with a width of about 80 inches, a dimension quite similar to that of the Chevy Bolt. Maintaining this smaller size clearly allows Tesla to save a lot on material costs for the affordable car. And because a lighter car requires fewer batteries, it further increases savings. The truth is, a taller but shorter car will have increased aerodynamic drag, making it slower, which is also the #1 factor determining energy consumption per mile in electric vehicles. In some respects, manufacturers could reduce the height of the affordable car to compensate for the length while still maintaining the same interior space. Let's take a look at some of the cheaper cars in China, like the Wuling Mini EV, which has a height equivalent to the Model Y, but shorter by 2 millimeters. The BYD Seagull slightly shorter, about 8 centimeters or 3 inches. You need to sit more upright with your legs pointing downward instead of forward. With the batteries keeping the center of gravity low, you don't have to worry too much about the car being heavy at the front. So sometimes height is not essential for a model like the $25,000 EV. Why would Tesla choose a $1,000 motor for Model 2? Another extremely promising step for the affordable car is that Tesla can fully utilize the $1,000 motor announced at Investor Day a year ago for it. The current motor integrated into the Model Y costs up to 3 times as much. Tesla says the next-generation powertrain will require 75% less silicon carbide to produce, without any compromise to performance or efficiency. Despite the new drive unit being a permanent magnet design, Tesla also says it'll require 0 rare earth materials. It'll be more production efficient, requiring 50% less factory floor space than the Model Y's motor and around $1,000 less expensive per unit to produce, which is important considering the vehicles built on this platform are expected to be the most affordable Tesla EVs yet. With this super cheap electric motor, the automaker's powertrain designers used in-house developed software to simulate the interaction between the magnetic fields between the stator and the rotor, optimizing the cost, weight, and size and sound of the electric motor through rapid iterative design. They also work closely with Tesla's manufacturing engineers to make similar optimizations to the manufacturing process and materials. It can be said that this engine is extremely suitable for an affordable car, especially when Tesla's wanting to speed up process and commit to its attractive price. How will the Model 2 achieve low prices with cheaper battery packs? In EVs, the battery pack is the primary factor in determining almost everything related to it. Besides performance, it directly affects the selling price of the car. As we've updated several times on the battery for the affordable car previously, CATL announced a low-cost vehicle will use their latest Shenxing LFP batteries, with a charging time of just 15 minutes even in cold weather. These batteries enable the world's first 4C fast charging speed, with an estimated lifespan of up to 200,000 miles and a cost of around $100 a kilowatt hour. CATL sent equipment and machinery to produce these batteries to Giga, Nevada, and Tesla will soon have access to the first-gen Shenxing LFP cells for its EV models. Among all the battery technologies available at Tesla currently, LFP offers the most stable efficiency for the affordable car, even though it may not provide a longer range, perhaps around 250 miles or less. However, it brings many cost, charging, and safety benefits. In the case that Tesla designs a model with a range of 200 miles for the Model 2, it doesn't mean that you can't have a model with a longer range. However, the truth is that many people don't need a range of more than 200 miles for their car. Even if it's the primary vehicle used for long trips, if you're traveling in an area with many fast charging stations, 200 miles is more than enough for cost-conscious buyers. In a few years, when sodium-ion batteries eliminate all the drawbacks regarding energy density, the $25,000 EV will have a real opportunity to use sodium batteries in the future to reduce costs, especially since Tesla's been researching battery technology and recognized its potential, being more abundant than lithium by over 500 times and can be found everywhere in the world. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that the battery pack will make a significant difference in Tesla's production costs, and that will truly help them reduce manufacturing costs. Why does Model 2 definitely use 48-volt low-voltage architecture? Using the 48-volt vehicle architecture pioneered by the Cybertruck to cut wiring costs by 75%, alongside the high-voltage electric drivetrain, automakers are also reconsidering low-voltage electrical systems, redesigning and reducing the wires that act as the nervous system of the vehicle. Tesla's transitioning from a 12-volt architecture to 48 volts, which will allow for lower current, smaller wires, and components with smaller heat sinks, all contributing to weight reduction. Next, rather than a complex network of analog harnesses, Tesla's moving to a network of smaller controllers, also designed and built in-house, connected by Ethernet to the vehicle's powerful central brain. This will greatly reduce the number of wires snaking around the body and, thanks to bidirectional communication, simplify diagnostics and debugging. The Model 2 adopts the 48-volt architecture to almost 90%, as Baglino, Tesla's former executive, admitted that future models would gradually transition to this architecture. Do you believe that using smaller wheels for the Model 2 will help low-cost EVs improve performance and reduce costs? Perhaps you're aware that replacing tires can be just as costly for consumers as batteries. Yet this issue gets less attention. Currently, you gotta spend somewhere around $1,300 to buy 4 new tires for a Model Y, which can be quite the headache. Smaller wheels are cheaper to make than larger ones. This is because they use less material and require fewer complex production processes. Smaller wheels also have lower inertia, meaning they require less force to rotate. On another note, this simplification can help improve acceleration and energy efficiency of the vehicle. This could save costs for drivers over time. Of course, alongside the advantages, we must accept that the Model 2 will have some drawbacks in terms of less smoothness when driving on those rough and uneven roads. The $25,000 Model 2 could also leverage the following options to improve release speed and time to market. Tesla may consider reducing the size of the screen to reflect the diverse needs of users. A wide 15.1-inch screen may not be the ideal choice for everyone, so offering a smaller option size like a 12-inch screen could be an alternative. Small adjustments like removing ventilated seats could also be considered, although they may not make a significant difference in the overall cost of the product. Using cable-operated steering, acceleration, and braking systems is also a good idea for the Model 2. This helps minimize the design differences between left-hand drive and right-hand drive markets, thereby reducing development time and costs. Designing doors with frames similar to those of budget cars, this not only helps reduce manufacturing costs, but also simplifies the installation process. Additionally, using such door frames may also improve the safety of the vehicle. If full self-driving operates as quickly as Elon envisions, then these new models could be the last vehicles Tesla introduces with steering wheels. However, if they encounter any issues, whether technical or regulatory, it may be a long time before we see their success. What's happening with Tesla's Giga casting? According to Reuters and 2 sources familiar with the matter, Tesla appears to have abandoned its ambitious plan to innovate Giga casting, their pioneering production process, in another sign that the electric car manufacturer is faltering amid declining sales and increasing competition. There's no denying that Tesla is a leader in Giga casting to produce EVs, an advanced technique that uses giant presses with pressures of thousands of tons to mold large parts of the vehicle's underbody. From the early stages of automotive production, Tesla's partnered with the IDRA Group to become the first automaker to use this cutting-edge technique, initially with the 6,100-ton Giga castings and most recently with the 9,000-ton ones dedicated to the Cybertruck. Typically, automakers assemble vehicle underbodies from hundreds of individual parts. However, Tesla's been at the forefront of using giant presses to cast large parts, with the ultimate goal of producing the entire underbody as a single piece. The aim is to simplify the process while significantly reducing manufacturing costs. Of course, this method is prioritized for low-cost EVs. On the other hand, Tesla has also advertised something they call the unboxed manufacturing process, where parts are assembled in dedicated areas of the factory and then put together in the final stage. This process is promised to accelerate car production while cutting costs in half. In reality, Tesla has long planned to manufacture the entire underbody of the Model 2 and its upcoming robotaxi from a single piece of metal, instead of multiple parts being bolted together, as is common in most modern vehicles, something Elon Musk is confident will completely disrupt traditional manufacturing methods that have been in place for the last 100 years. However, Tesla has ultimately halted its efforts on this Giga casting endeavor, opting instead for a 3-piece casting method that has proven to be more effective. Specifically, 2 front and rear parts are Giga cast, while the middle part is made of an aluminum and steel frame to house the battery, according to 2 sources familiar with the matter. This is largely the same 3-piece method the company has used for its most recent 2 models, the Model Y crossover SUV and the Cybertruck pickup truck. Tesla's withdrawal from single-piece Giga casting has not been previously reported. The car manufacturer did not respond to requests to comment. The decision to postpone the potential breakthrough in manufacturing marks another example of Tesla cutting short-term expenses as the company adjusts to declining revenue and profit margins, decreasing global demand for electric vehicles, and increased competition from rival electric car manufacturers like China's BYD. Tesla's laid off over 10% of its global workforce in the last month. A few senior executives have also resigned or been pushed out. Recently, Tesla has unexpectedly laid off some key members of its supercharger team. This is a small part of a larger effort to eliminate about 10% of the company's workforce. About this, Musk explained on X that Tesla still plans to grow the supercharger network, just at a slower pace for new locations and more focus on 100% uptime and expansion of existing locations. Actions like these also reflect a fundamental change in strategy, with Tesla now focusing more on developing autonomous vehicles rather than driving significant growth in electric vehicle sales, which many investors have been exploring. It's been reported that the step back in Giga casting occurred in the fall of last year, before Tesla made the decision to temporarily halt the development of new affordable vehicles at the end of February. After that first quarter 2024 earnings call, much hope has been placed on Tesla's upcoming affordable electric car amid speculation that the company has scrapped the project because they want to focus the company's resources on a fully autonomous robot taxi. Since then, Tesla has reiterated that plans to produce more affordable electric vehicles are still being pushed to reach customers sooner. However, Musk has declined to share many specific details in the company's recent earnings call. In the first quarter report, as we mentioned earlier, Tesla stated that their next-generation vehicle models will leverage aspects of the next-generation platform as well as the current platform. Nevertheless, it remains unclear whether the affordable models will be entirely new vehicles or just cheaper versions of the Model 3 and Y. While specific details have yet to be disclosed, analysts like Seth Goldstein from Morningstar speculate that these affordable vehicles could lead Tesla's efforts towards expanding production scale. Goldstein states, affordable vehicles will ultimately represent the majority of the company's deliveries, and predicts an optimistic future where Tesla could deliver around 5 million vehicles by 2030. The cheapest model currently available in the US is the Tesla Model 3, with a starting price of $40,630. This price point is still too high for many people, highlighting the need for more economically accessible options. Tesla's goal to lower this entry barrier could be a game changer, making electric vehicles a viable choice for ordinary customers. As Tesla prepares for a major unveiling on August 8th, where additional details about robotaxis and a new vehicle model is expected, the industry is eagerly watching. Whether these new models will be the key to Tesla's continued dominance in the electric vehicle market, or if they represent a risky gamble in a world still grappling with the complexities of autonomous driving technology, remains to be seen. What do you think? Will Tesla's affordable cars change the game as dramatically as its pioneering electric vehicles did? We appreciate your valuable contribution. Having said that, we certainly hope you'll have the most relaxing feelings after watching this video. If you did, please hit that like button and join the Tesla Car World family by subscribing to our channel. And don't miss out on any of our awesome videos by hitting the bell icon. We value your feedback and your time. The irony here is that with all the money Tesla's invested in a better mousetrap, General Motors quietly released the Chevy Bolt EV, priced at $25,000 with a range of 258 miles, almost a decade ago without needing to reinvent the wheel. However, they then shot themselves in the foot and had to scrap the car, only to resurrect it for the 2025 model year. This is truly a disastrous misstep in automotive history, as it essentially cedes the affordable electric car race to Tesla's Model 2 and Chinese competitors. So, who do you think will win the race for the affordable electric car priced at $25,000? How will the Model 2 dominate the market based on original features or imitation of the Honda Civic? The Tesla Model 2 and Honda Civic are currently the two leading contenders for the title of most popular small electric hatchback in the near future. Both boast impressive range, performance, and technological advancements, but each model possesses unique characteristics that set them apart. This highlights Elon Musk's talent in ensuring the creation of superior and distinct vehicles compared to competing rivals, even if they are introduced later. The Tesla Model 2 promises superior performance with the ability to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 5 seconds and reaching a maximum speed of 255 miles an hour. In comparison, Honda Civic variants have acceleration times ranging from 5.8 to 7.8 seconds within the same speed range. Additionally, the Model 2 outperforms the Civic in terms of maximum speed, with significantly higher speeds ranging from 130 to 145 miles per hour. This highlights the Model 2's superior acceleration and speed capabilities compared to that of the Civic. Range is always a key factor when choosing an electric vehicle. Understanding this, Tesla promises to deliver an impressive driving experience with an estimated 311 miles per full charge, surpassing the certified 249 miles of the Honda Civic by the EPA. However, this impressive figure for the Model 2 still awaits official confirmation from the EPA. Nevertheless, Tesla's electric vehicle demonstrates breakthrough potential in range compared to the Civic. In addition to impressive performance, let's also take a look at the interior space of these two models. Understanding customer needs and desires, the Model 2 offers a superior experience compared to the Honda Civic in terms of cargo capacity, promising to meet all your needs. The next generation brought by Elon Musk offers spacious cargo space with a volume of 68 cubic feet when the second row seats are folded down, doubling the 46.2 cubic foot volume of the Civic. This figure allows you to comfortably carry all the necessary items for long trips or moving. Although the trunk volume is slightly smaller than the Civic at 14 cubic feet compared to 15.1 cubic feet, the Model 2 still meets the needs of regular luggage storage. Choosing between the Model 2 and Civic depends on personal preferences and needs. The Model 2 is the perfect choice for those who regularly transport bulky items such as long trips, moving, or shopping for large items. It is also ideal for individuals who prefer flexibility in arranging the interior according to diverse needs, optimizing space utilization. On the other hand, the Civic is suitable for those with fewer cargo transportation needs, using the vehicle mainly for personal or family travel. It is also for those who prioritize convenience and savings with reasonable purchase and operating costs. The Model 2 epitomizes futuristic design with its sloping roofline exuding a sense of dynamism and modernity. Sleek LED headlights along with a panoramic sunroof contribute to its luxurious and upscale appearance. Hidden door handles and large-sized alloy wheels further enhance the modern look of the Model 2. In contrast, the Civic boasts a traditional design with its upright roofline, exuding strength and personality. Sporty LED headlights along with an optional sunroof create a sporty and dynamic exterior. Traditional door handles and a variety of size alloy wheels provide convenience and personalization for the Civic. In terms of dimensions, the Model 2 is longer, wider, and lower than the Civic, providing a sleeker and sportier silhouette. Its longer wheelbase also offers a more spacious interior. Stepping into the interior, the Model 2 offers a minimalist, luxurious, and tech-focused style. Premium leather seats, a 17-inch touchscreen display, minimalist dashboard, and a unique steering wheel create a sophisticated and distinctive driving experience. A premium sound system, along with premium materials in diverse colors, add to the luxury of the Model 2. The Civic's interior features a sporty, convenient, and driver-oriented style. Fabric or leather seats, depending on the trim level, a 7-inch touchscreen combined with button controls, a multi-button control panel, traditional steering wheel, and standard audio system provide convenience and comfort for users. Diverse materials and colors meet the customization needs for customers. It seems Elon Musk is poised for success with Tesla's Model 2 Redwood project as the vehicle is equipped with advanced technology inherited from previous models. Compared to the Honda Civic, Model 2 offers more advanced features such as a large touchscreen display, autopilot assistant, and over-the-air software updates. Additionally, it's noteworthy that the American giant has reportedly placed an unusually large order for chips manufactured using TSMC's second-generation N3P 3nm process. In fact, Tesla's order is so substantial that it could elevate the company to one of TSMC's most important clients. The N3P fabrication process represents a significant advancement, boasting higher semiconductor density compared to the current N3E generation, leading to improved performance or reduced power consumption. According to TSMC's Zhang, N3P brings a performance enhancement with at least a 5% increase over N3E, along with a 2% optical shrink, pushing semiconductor density up by 1.04 times. Moreover, what's particularly interesting about these slight increases in performance and power efficiency is that TSMC is set to begin mass-producing 3nm chips on the N3P process next summer, with Tesla listed as one of its largest customers. This suggests that Tesla is not only ready to design the next-generation FSD Hardware 5.0 computer, but also has plans to deploy it on more electric vehicles than its current production capacity allows. With reports indicating that Tesla has also signed contracts with Samsung's foundries for HW5 chips, and these contracts are expected to commence in 2026, TSMC's N3P process could see extensive use in a massive production run by 2025. This positions Tesla's upcoming Model 2 as the first mass-market electric vehicle from the company, driving a significant increase in orders for HW5 chips. Tesla is said to be planning to release the Model 2 in 2025, with pricing and specifications possibly announced next year. The entry-level Tesla may resemble a smaller version of the Model Y, with a more futuristic design, which reportedly captured Elon's admiration upon first sight. Do you believe the above factors have contributed to the strength and superiority of Model 2 Redwood? Please leave your comments below. Why did Tesla choose the Honda Civic to learn how to manufacture more affordable vehicles instead of other car models? Tesla's purchase of a Honda Civic solely for dismantling it and learning how to manufacture cheaper vehicles without compromising quality may seem unconventional. However, similar actions have been taken by other automakers in the past, such as Chevrolet carefully examining the Ferrari 458 Italia during the design phase of the C8 Corvette with a mid-engine layout. Yet, what strategy did Tesla employ when acquiring the Honda Civic for demolition might appear peculiar, but behind this bold decision lies a cunning strategy of Elon Musk. Let's explore the reason behind this daring move. The Honda Civic, a globally popular hatchback model, stands out for its reputation for reliability, fuel efficiency, and affordability. It serves as a prime example for Tesla to draw inspiration from its quest to produce cost-effective yet high-quality vehicles. Offering a starting price that's only half of the Tesla Model 3's, the Civic emerges as an appealing choice for a wide range of consumers. Its impressive global sales of over 27 million units underscores its dominance in the market. The Civic has earned consistent praise for its reliability, garnering high ratings from respected organizations like J.D. Power and Consumer Reports. Its remarkable average fuel consumption of 7.8 liters per 100 kilometers further distinguishes it, especially when compared to the Model 3's 15.1 kilowatt-hour per 100 kilometers. Furthermore, Honda's efficient and refined manufacturing process plays a pivotal role in reducing costs significantly. By incorporating widely used and easily repairable technologies, the Civic not only saves on costs for users, but also maintains its affordability without compromising quality. The production system, TPS, is an efficient manufacturing management philosophy that brings numerous benefits to Honda. TPS focuses on eliminating waste, continuous improvement, and enhancing product quality. By eliminating waste and continuously improving processes, Honda can significantly reduce manufacturing costs. Statistics show that Honda can reduce average manufacturing costs by 20% per year through TPS implementation. The core principles of TPS include just-in-time or JIT, where products are produced based on actual demand to avoid excess inventory. Jidoka combines automation with human quality control to ensure defect-free products. Kaizen emphasizes continuous improvements, encouraging employees to propose process improvement ideas. Heijunka focuses on production leveling, creating a stable and balanced product flow. Lastly, Genshi Genbutsu encourages going to the source to observe and understand problems firsthand and finding appropriate solutions. For example, Toyota applies TPS to produce automobiles. They use Kanban system to manage materials, ensuring production on time and in the right quantity. They apply the Jidoka method to automate quality inspection stages, ensuring defect-free products. Toyota also encourages employees to propose process improvement ideas and implements continuous Kaizen. When Tesla implements the use of pre-stamped steel, it enhances the Civic's frame by employing highly accurate pre-stamped steel sheets. This practice not only increases rigidity, but also improves safety standards for the vehicle. Moreover, utilizing pre-stamped steel minimizes material waste and machining time. Furthermore, the assembly process involves integrating modules composed of pre-stamped steel using automatic welding and robotic techniques. This ensures precision and high-quality welds. Adopting modular components simplifies the production process, enhances productivity, and reduces costs. For instance, the front frame module comprises the engine support frame, front suspension system, and related components, while the rear frame module consists of the rear wheel support frame, rear suspension system, and associated parts. In terms of the electrical system, Tesla employs electronic modules tailored for specific functions within the Civic's electrical architecture, such as the ignition system, fuel system, air conditioning system, entertainment system, and more. These electronic modules are interconnected through wiring systems and plugs, facilitating easy disassembly, repair, and replacement. Additionally, the electrical system features an integrated automatic fault diagnosis function, simplifying maintenance and repair tasks. This comprehensive approach enhances the efficiency and reliability of Tesla's manufacturing process, ensuring their vehicles meet high standards of quality and performance. What is Tesla's strategy to ensure that the Model 2 offers the highest value proposition among their electric vehicle offerings? In its comprehensive $10 trillion plan, Tesla unveils a slide featuring two canopy-covered vehicles aimed at the mass market to significantly boost its sales volume. One of these is clearly a commercial truck, while the other is a smaller car that Tesla targets to generate $700 million in revenue over its lifecycle. This goal is nothing short of ambitious, although rumors suggest Tesla's eyeing a launch price for the Model 2 ranging from $22,000 to $25,000, unprecedented in its segment. With the new generous subsidies from the U.S. and Chinese governments amounting to $7,500 and $4,150 U.S. dollar tax credits per new electric vehicle respectively, the Model 2 vehicle has every opportunity to become a significant milestone, as pointed out by the governor of Nuevo Leon. Elon Musk mentioned in Tesla's annual shareholder meeting that their upcoming two mass-market vehicles are expected to sell at least 5 million units each annually. In the same comprehensive plan, Tesla also reveals the battery size of the new compact lineup that the Model 2 will fit into. This lineup will be powered by LFP packs with an average battery capacity of 53 kilowatt-hours. This revelation aligns with earlier analyst predictions that the car would have a battery 25% smaller than the current base Model 3. However, as the Model 2 is also expected to be shorter and lighter by 30% compared to Tesla's midsize segment cars, it might still offer a range of around 270 miles per charge like the Model 3, despite the smaller battery. This is to provide a vehicle that aligns with affordability and market trends. If Tesla manages to achieve this range with a single charge from an electric vehicle priced under $20,000 when factoring in federal incentives, it could face a truly significant breakthrough. Its only challenge would be meeting the demand for the Model 2 in the mass market, with no major pricing changes like the previously announced Cybertruck pickup truck towards the end of 2023. Regarding manufacturing facilities operating at full capacity, the Giga factory in Mexico is projected to produce 2 million Model 2s annually for the U.S. market, with Giga Shanghai producing a similar quantity. The latter will primarily cater to Tesla customers in China, where the government's recently approved $72 billion EV subsidy package, providing tax credits of up to $4,150 for EVs purchased in 2024 and 2025. Hence, Tesla might strive to release the Model 2 as early as possible to capitalize on this advantage. While Tesla's gearing up to announce and launch its first mass-market electric vehicle, the anticipated Model 2 with a perfect plan, other automakers are also preparing for this game. The new vehicles introduced by VW, NIO, and Ford will directly compete to gain market share at very similar price points. The first vehicle in NIO's affordable Firefly brand lineup has indeed been spotted in covert photos, revealing what appears to be a tall hatchback or a small crossover under camouflage. NIO is also gearing up to directly compete with Tesla's Model Y Juniper, aiming to reduce production costs by 10% compared to Tesla's best-selling model. However, despite being cheaper, the Firefly brand will have a significant advantage over NIO, swappable batteries, as the company builds a network of stations allowing for battery swaps in a matter of seconds. Meanwhile, Ford has its own plans for the Tesla Model 2, which will also be a compact crossover assembled in the U.S. using LFP batteries. The cheapest Ford EV will also be priced around $25,000 US dollars, but it will debut a year after the Model 2 hits the market. Last but not least, the world's third largest electric vehicle is even further reducing prices to $22,000 with a small VW ID.1. This electric car, which will be sized similarly to the current Polo but is slated for the release in 2027. The larger VW ID.2, with a range of 280 miles, will debut earlier in 2026, but may have a starting price of around $27,000 US dollars. Despite all this formidable potential competition, the Tesla Model 2 seems poised to arrive on the market 1 or 2 years earlier, while its price along with federal or state tax credit incentives may outdo them all. Meanwhile, Elon Musk noted that the Model 2 will be a revolution in low-cost manufacturing. And analysts predict Tesla will produce at least 500,000 Model 2 units in 2026 alone. However, Tesla will be challenged by the world's largest electric vehicle manufacturer, BYD, which has sold some models at the same price range. Model 2 is poised to captivate enthusiasts with Elon Musk's proven track record of creating world-leading vehicles. Musk's adeptness in crafting immensely popular cars ensures that Model 2 will likely be no exception. With a keen understanding of market demands and a visionary approach to innovation, Tesla, under Musk's leadership, has consistently delivered groundbreaking vehicles. As anticipation builds for Model 2's release, it's reasonable to expect it to resonate strongly with consumers, further solidifying Tesla's position as a frontrunner in the automotive industry. By leveraging Musk's expertise and Tesla's commitment to excellence, Model 2 is poised to redefine the electric vehicle landscape in 2025. Will the latest updates and changes from Tesla be integrated into Model 2, or will it continue to inherit from its predecessors to uphold the Tesla brand? We hope you'll experience the utmost relaxation after watching this video. If you do, please hit the like button and join the Tesla Car World community by subscribing to our channel. Hit the notification icon to stay tuned for any fantastic videos coming your way. Your feedback and time are highly appreciated. The world needs affordable EVs more than ever, as electric cars will play a big role in helping countries cut planet heating pollution. In this race, traditional automakers are struggling to adapt to the high financial costs, but it must be acknowledged that they're far behind Tesla and emerging rivals, particularly BYD of China. BYD has announced a price of $14,000 for their model, while Tesla is expecting a price of $25,000 next year. It's important to consider not only the price, but also the power and performance of the vehicle when it comes to market. So, what electric vehicle manufacturers not only leading the race in terms of price, but also asserting true power from within when manufacturing their vehicles? Let's find out in today's episode of Tesla Car World. Before we begin, please show your support by subscribing if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you won't miss out on any of our interesting videos in the future. Now, let's get started with today's content. How's the competition progressing regarding the pricing of the most economical electric cars globally? The main competitor to Tesla, BYD, has just unveiled an upgrade for its model, the BYD Dolphin facelift, which could potentially emerge as a direct rival to Tesla's Model 2. This information was revealed on February 23rd, and the current price of the BYD Dolphin's almost 15% lower than the previous version. The base model is priced below $14,000, while the premium version, with a range of 260 miles, is priced below $18,000. Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, also announced plans for an affordable electric car priced at $25,000, expected to be launched in 2025 under the name Model 2 or Redwood. The introduction of the BYD Dolphin with a price below $14,000 raises questions about whether the prices of both these models upon entering the U.S. market can be kept as initially promised. Assuming the $14,000 price of the BYD Dolphin is accurate, it signifies a significant price reduction and could give BYD a competitive edge against Tesla, with a price difference of up to $11,000. The impact of this figure not only affects the electric vehicle market, but also creates chaos for internal combustion engine manufacturers in pricing their electric and hybrid cars this year. The BYD Dolphin facelift promises not only an attractive price, but also comes with various improvements, from new design details to suspension and steering systems, as well as interior features. However, information suggests that this model will not be available in the Europe or North American markets at its current price. There are doubts that to enter these markets, the BYD Dolphin may need to undergo some modifications to comply with safety regulations. If we assume that the more expensive model will be prioritized for import, additional improvements in safety, performance upgrades, transportation, and customs duties are expected. However, with this, the price could exceed $25,000, seemingly putting it at a level comparable to Tesla's Redwood. Although the BYD Dolphins garnered more attention in the Australian market than in the US, with added taxes, the starting price could reach $25,000 or even close to $30,000 depending on state discount policies. Meanwhile, Elon Musk and Tesla's Redwood electric car face challenges in delivering the promised $25,000 price. However, with Tesla's leading position in production capacity and battery technology, along with a cost reduction strategy through shared components across models, Elon Musk is confident in introducing an appealingly priced car to the market. Tesla's Gigafactory, a massive battery production facility, has reduced battery costs by 50% since 2010. Tesla's also implementing advanced automation technology, aiming for a 25% increase in production efficiency in 2022. In addition to Tesla, both Ford and Volkswagen ID have committed to producing cars achieving the $25,000 price point, but this is expected to take 1 to 3 years to materialize. In the context of increasing interest in affordable electric cars, this competition is expected to intensify throughout the year. At the Wolf Research Conference, Ford CEO Jim Farley warned that the inability to compete with Chinese competitors could put 20 to 30% of a company's revenue at risk. Ford is focusing on developing smaller and more affordable electric models to compete in an increasingly competitive environment. Meanwhile, BYD is rapidly advancing its plan to build a factory in Mexico following Tesla's model to establish an export hub to the U.S. With the introduction of an electric car priced below $14,000, American automakers are definitely feeling the heat of increased competition. The race for prices of affordable electric cars is becoming more intense than ever, and this factor will determine the changes and victories in today's market. However, to be certain whether the price commitments below $25,000 from these major players will be upheld, we may have to wait another year for the answer. What do you think about the prices revealed by the American and Chinese manufacturers for their upcoming cars? And do you believe they'll stick to these prices? Share your opinions in the comments below. Why does the design of the affordable electric car vary between the two industry giants? Recognizing that pricing remains the decisive factor, if the designs are not attractive, people may still opt based on the price range. Let's delve deeper into the comparison of two car models to evaluate whether their designs are truly appealing and worth the wait. Firstly, the BYD Dolphin is slightly smaller than the Tesla Model 2. Specifically, the Dolphin's length is 4,125 millimeters compared to the Model 2's 4,267 millimeters. The Dolphin's width is 1,770 millimeters, while the Model 2 is wider at 1,799 millimeters. In terms of height, the Dolphin stands at 1,570 millimeters, whereas the Model 2 is 1,557 millimeters tall. An interesting point is that BYD has a longer wheelbase than the Tesla by 25 millimeters. The Dolphin's wheelbase is 2,700 millimeters, contrasting with the Model 2's 2,675 millimeters. The extended wheelbase contributes to the Dolphin's more spacious interior. On the flip side, the Redwood has a ground clearance 15 millimeters higher than the BYD Dolphin. Specifically, the Model 2's ground clearance is 140 millimeters, compared to the Dolphin's 125 millimeters. The increased ground clearance allows the Model 2 to maneuver more easily on rough terrains. The design of the next generation, predicted by Elon Musk to resemble the Model 3, albeit with a slightly smaller footprint, around 5 to 10% reduction in scale, is expected to enhance agility and improve urban driving, particularly catering to buyers in densely populated urban environments. A Model 2 variant provides a glimpse into the advantages of its compact design. The exterior design details, as predicted by automotive magazines, suggest that the final car will feature a fully enclosed front grille, akin to the Model 3, with slim LED headlights, taillights, and a low-profile hood. The tall roof design helps the Redwood attract attention when navigating through intersections, complemented by a sleek rear spoiler to optimize aerodynamics. Moving on now to the potential differences in the interior, the predecessor BYD Dolphin's interior enhancements focus on refining the details of the front seats. They now come equipped with new features such as Type-C charging port with a 50-watt upgrade, a wireless charging dock, and joint seat ventilation. Overall, comfort is elevated with a symmetrical center console design that remains consistent, featuring a 5-inch LCD control panel for a beautiful and minimalist aesthetic. The dynamic interior is further complemented by a 3-spoke multifunction steering wheel adorned with floral patterns. Regarding the central touchscreen display, the BYD Dolphin boasts a 12.8-inch screen, while the Tesla Model 2 outshines it with a larger 15-inch display. Looking at the aspect of luggage compartment volume, BYD provides 340 liters with seats up and expands to 1,115 liters when seats are folded. In contrast, Tesla impresses with 384 liters with seats up and an even more impressive 1,270 liters when seats are folded. The BYD incorporates a diverse range of materials such as plastic, metal, and leather in both its exterior and interior. In contrast, the predicted materials for the Tesla include plastic, metal, and glass for the exterior, while the interior may feature vegan leather, plastic, and metal. With wheel sizes ranging from 16 to 17 inches, BYD Dolphin emphasizes a design that combines utility and aesthetics. On the other hand, Model 2 is expected to have larger wheels, ranging from 18 to 19 inches, enhancing not only the aesthetics but also the driving performance. Both models have the potential to integrate a panoramic sunroof, creating a bright and airy interior space and adding a touch of style and comfort to the driving experience. What distinguishes the operating range of Redwood and BYD Dolphin facelift in the race to the finish line? It's exciting to consider the possibility that the Model 2 could be equipped with Tesla's new 4680 battery. This improved format offers 5 times the energy, 6 times the power, and roughly a 16% increase in range, along with a significant reduction in weight. While the 4680 batteries have currently been deployed at Model Y AWD priced at $49,990 from the Tesla Gigafactory, Tesla has limited the range of the subsequent version to 270 miles to avoid overshadowing the more expensive long-range model. Similarly, Tesla might refrain from using the 4680 batteries exclusively in the Model 2 to avoid overshadowing the pricier Model 3, which has already lost some reputation. Instead, the affordable Tesla could rely on LFP chemistry, further reinforcing this hypothesis. The race between the BYD Dolphin and Tesla Model 2 extends beyond design and performance. It crucially involves their driving range. Both giants produce vehicles equipped with permanent magnet synchronous motors with a maximum power of 70 kilowatts and a max torque of 180 newton. The performance of these motors increases significantly at night, with an output of up to 30 kilowatts and max torque of 290 newton, providing substantial flexibility. BYD's new models available with 2 battery options, a 32 kilowatt or 45 kilowatt battery, offering a range from 250 to 260 miles. BYD's also introduced a more powerful Dolphin Premium version in Australia, featuring a 60 kilowatt battery for a range of up to 427 kilometers, according to WLTP standards. This is roughly 10% higher than the EPA estimate in the United States. BYD is solidifying its position in the global market, maintaining higher prices compared to Tesla's electric vehicles, predicted to emerge in the near future, despite BYD's domestic pricing staying competitive. Regarding the comparison with Tesla's Model 2, which is expected to use a 53 kilowatt LFP battery, predictions surround the supply of LFP batteries from cattle and special variants. Much speculation arises from potential disqualifications of the Model 2 Redwood from federal tax credits if it uses foreign origin batteries, leading to increased costs and potential challenges in achieving the announced $25,000 price tag. Nevertheless, positive news from the business period indicates Tesla's progress in establishing manufacturing facilities in the U.S. with equipment originating from China, particularly from cattle. The basic Model 3 has been EPA estimated to have a range of 272 miles, and if Model 2 maintains similar performance with a 53 kilowatt-hour battery, it's expected to achieve an estimated range of 53 kilowatt-hours. However, with a smaller size and advancements in battery technology, the acceleration capability of the BYD Dolphin could reach from 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 7 seconds. The next generation's flagship model from Tesla remains a secret, but the hope is that the Model 2 will be able to compete with similar performance within 5 seconds. How can the two giants in electric vehicle manufacturing contribute to the potential of affordable cars? Leading the electric vehicle industry, Tesla, the American electric powerhouse, has revolutionized its manufacturing process. Starting with the Gen 2, Tesla adopted a modular architecture focused on cost reduction. The introduction of megacasting and other innovations allowed Tesla to optimize the Model Y and Model 3 production costs, cutting them in half compared to the Model S/X. The use of battery packs as structural components further reduced unnecessary structure-related expenses. Elon Musk's vision for Tesla's next-generation electric vehicles takes a step further by transforming the Gen 3 architecture into a true module. The goal is to manufacture various types and sizes of vehicles using the same architecture, and that'll facilitate the creation of localized versions without altering the core design. The significant improvement lies in the segmentation of the car into multiple parts, streamlining simultaneous production. The optimized Gen 3 Model 2 architecture draws inspiration from the Cybertruck design, incorporating electronic control for components previously relying on traditional wiring and braking systems. The Cybertruck's individual assembly units, with separate electronic control and communication connected through gigabit Ethernet called Etherloop, exemplify this approach. Recent patents indicate Tesla's intention to integrate electrical wiring and communication into components, aiming for fewer or no wires to connect everything. To achieve this on a large scale, Tesla plans to implement a 48-volt architecture, wire-controlled braking, and other technologies under research. Some of those technologies have undergone testing with Cybertruck customers, and Tesla aims to make them more affordable and scale production to the max. Tesla recognizes that the current Gigafactories are not efficient for manufacturing the Gen 3 architecture. Despite breakthroughs in production, existing Gigafactories are not the perfect fit for the boxless car manufacturing process. Therefore, Tesla's exploring new factory layouts, with Giga Texas expected to be the first to implement this change, followed by other Gigafactories. In contrast, BYD, known as the sleeping giant, competes head-to-head with Tesla and successfully deploys new energy vehicles, showcasing the reliability and benefits of electrification. BYD's iron phosphate battery technology focuses on safety and reliability, making it a key component of BYD's NEV product line. As the largest manufacturer of lithium iron phosphate LFP batteries, BYD meets that rising demand, with LFP batteries projected to capture over 60% of the global electric battery market by 2024. The BYD Blade battery, a game changer in safety and battery density, is used across BYD's passenger vehicles, revolutionizing industry safety and battery density standards. The unique array structure of Blade battery cells provides over 50% more space efficiency than traditional block batteries. Rigorous safety tests prove the exceptional safety of BYD Blade batteries, even under severe damage, with temperatures as low as 30 to 60 degrees without emitting smoke or fire. BYD's growth and success stem from its commitment to innovation and outstanding technical development. With over 40,000 engineers, BYD designs efficient solutions for a brighter future. The company's unique control over the entire production chain, from raw materials to R&D, design, production, application, and recycling, positions BYD as the first and only automaker producing its drivetrain, battery, motor, and motor control system. Since 2020, BYD's manufactured Blade battery lithium iron phosphate batteries for its own vehicles and other automakers like Toyota. The thin and elongated blade design maximizes space utilization within the battery, and according to BYD, it has a lower risk of catching fire even under severe damage. Reports from Germany suggest that Tesla may also be using BYD Blade batteries in the production of the Model Y at the Berlin Gigafactory. However, in March 2023, Elon Musk denied reports claiming Tesla's termination of the collaboration with BYD on battery supply. Tesla and BYD, two leading players in the electric vehicle industry, have not only focused on advancement in performance, but also aimed to bring affordable electric cars to consumers. Models like the Tesla Model 2 and BYD Dolphin not only emphasize cost-effectiveness, but also widen the accessibility for the majority of consumers, fostering a gradual transition from traditional fuel-powered vehicles to electric ones. When officially launching two affordable electric car models, who will be the game changer in the electric vehicle industry? We hope you'll have the most relaxing feelings after watching this video. If you do, hit that like button and join our Tesla Car World community by subscribing to our channel. Hit the notification bell to stay tuned for any fantastic videos coming your way. Your feedback and time are highly appreciated. Why is the Model 2 being sold for $25,000? We thought we knew quite a bit about the next-gen Tesla EV, but we were all wrong. Elon Musk has never clearly stated the purpose behind his desire to develop it. It's not for profit. This affordable car has a higher, more noble strategy that will blow people's minds and blow away its competitors. Have you ever wondered why this low-cost EV, despite not having any designer specifications, has remained the most sought-after and anticipated model for the past 4 years? It's not because it's cheap, but because it possesses a feature that doesn't match any other Tesla EVs. To explain why the cheap car Tesla will blow away all our notions about it, what needs to be done now is look back at the process by which the manufacturer announced it. In fact, the idea of a $25,000 Tesla electric car was first mentioned in September 2020 at Tesla's Battery Day event. At that time, Elon Musk announced plans to produce a Tesla electric car with a starting price of about $25,000 within the next 3 years. This means that Tesla plans to launch this low-cost electric car around 2023. But in the end, what happened? Let's call it Model 2. At least that's familiar. True, it's been over a year, and a $25,000 Tesla is still nowhere to be seen, and every piece of information we have about it has already been released in a way that feels like hype and marketing. A compact crossover, futuristic design with a light bar, stainless steel like the Cybertruck, and especially a $25,000 price tag. Some of this information may be true, but until the Model 2 actually launches, all the above is pretty meaningless. So, how did Elon Musk mislead us about the Model 2? Yeah, it seemed like everything would continue traditionally, moving from one leak to another, and eventually, we could get official information about Model 2 through confirmation from Elon and Tesla. However, in the end, a tsunami on April 5th named Reuters News swept away the hopes of everyone who was nurturing the dream of buying an affordable Tesla EV. The headline, "Tesla Scraps Low-Cost Car Plans Amid Fierce Chinese EV Competition," was the most discussed at the time and even for many days afterward. We all know that Reuters never publishes news without transparency and accuracy, so it can be believed that this information came from within Tesla, particularly from high-level positions most knowledgeable about the Model 2 plans. To prevent further stock decline, Elon Musk had to confirm on X that Reuters is lying again to appease customers. But his confirmation was not truly honest. Yes, the Model 2 had actually been canceled in favor of robotaxi or cybercab at the time Reuters went to press. However, realizing that the situation was not positive due to facing many mixed reactions, the stock decline, combined with being criticized by investors, forced Tesla to put this car back into production. But unlike the original detailed production plan, the manufacturer changed it in a completely different way to make everything we knew about it completely wrong. So, what crazy change did happen? Initially, the Model 2 was essentially conceived as a compact hatchback, kind of like the Nissan Leaf or the Hyundai Iconic Electric. This is a design Tesla still lacks for its car segment collection. It cannot be denied that the Model 2 hatchback will have a great advantage of being compact in size, easy to produce, and especially convenient for the minimalism that Elon aims for from 2020. Is it because of this that Elon is still confident it'll cost $25,000? Mehi, the first rendering of the Model 2 during the event, suggests an electric vehicle with the aerodynamic, futuristic design of a hatchback, and it's quite similar to the Cybertruck in some ways. However, Tesla may then realize that a hatchback gets less attractive than a crossover SUV, since this style accounted for more than 45% of U.S. auto sales as of June 2022, and customers are constantly looking for SUVs. The reason for the Model Y's bestseller. Yes, the decision to develop Model 2 in a hatchback style could pose a huge risk if it does not appeal to the majority of customer preferences, especially since Elon Musk has high hopes that this model will surpass Model Y in sales with a lifetime production target of tens of millions of units, combined with Model Y and Model 3. However, hatchback car preferences are at the bottom of the list, prompting Tesla to quickly switch the Model 2 hatchback to a compact crossover. But something happened. Why is this still not Elon's final design? Although there's much speculation that the Model 2 will indeed feature a new design, there hasn't been any concrete evidence so far confirming that the Model 2 will definitely adopt a compact crossover design, aside from internal sources within the company confirming this since the beginning of the year, though it's still hard to believe. However, with Tesla's latest announcement, it seems that the Model 2 will ultimately narrow down its design to potentially become either a compact crossover or sedan.
Models will use aspects of the next generation platform, as well as aspects of our current platforms, and will be able to be produced on the same manufacturing lines as our current vehicle lineup.
Do you prefer the Model 2 sedan or compact crossover? We think both designs are excellent because at least the Model 3 and Model Y have proven effectiveness of each segment. In the end, the Model 2 will become a tiny Model 3 or tiny Model Y at a lower cost, although the initial selling price may be higher than the expected $25,000. Tesla's change in the unboxing process for low-cost EVs and the shift to a more traditional manufacturing line makes the design of the Model 2 much more predictable. It must be acknowledged that the Model 2 will resemble at least 70% of its predecessors, with the remaining 30% determined by details like headlights, wheels, mirrors, or any other exterior features. What if the $25,000 EV is really just a tiny Model 3 or Y? It's been 4 years and the Model 2 has continuously made the fan community go from news to news, from cancellations, remanufacturing, and finally changes to production ways, which raises concerns that Tesla is still quite stuck in trying to solve the big bottleneck called this low-cost EV. Looking at Cybertruck or Tesla Semi, Tesla also took a lot of time to launch. Even until now, both electric trucks and pickup trucks still have many limitations affecting their progress. Semi-truck only has 100 units, or Cybertruck still cannot deliver more in second quarter. Regarding delays, battery packs are the leading cause of delays for many Tesla models. Knowing that Cybertruck and Semi-truck require significantly more batteries than normal models, for example, like Tesla Semi-truck needs at least 10,000 4680 cells to have a 900 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Cybertruck less with 1,360 cells for 123 kilowatt-hours. So for a smaller battery pack for Model 2, is Tesla facing a big barrier? Certainly not. The 4680 will never be for the Model 2, even if Tesla has an excess of them for the Cybertruck and Tesla Semi. As we said above, the $25,000 Model 2 had its unboxed process production line canceled. The unboxed assembly process is an insane manufacturing approach that Tesla is wanting to implement in late 2024 at Giga, Texas. This unboxed process aims to simplify production, cut costs by 50%, or reduce factory size by 40%, which sounds very great. More specifically, in this process, large pieces of the car, such as the outside metal, doors, and front end, are painted separately and then all joined together at the end. The sub-assemblies are brought together, and the structural battery pack, including the seats, is raised up from underneath into position. Specifically, the unboxed process is made possible with the huge single-body castings and the 4680 structural battery packs. Taking the Model 2 off this production line means it won't have the opportunity to utilize the 4680 battery cells. More importantly, it'll take Tesla a long time to have an excess of 4680 cells. Instead, at least 90% of the new compact Teslas will start with a 53 kilowatt-hour battery pack containing Tesla's lithium iron phosphate cells. However, these are next-gen LFP catalyst cells that have not appeared in any current models, allowing for higher energy density and significantly shortened charging times. Of course, this won't give the Model 2 a range exceeding 300 miles and a range of operational specs like the Model Y. While Tesla hasn't confirmed this information, there's currently no other hypothesis we can consider. Considering the larger, heavier Tesla Model Y starts with a 75 kilowatt-hour battery pack with an estimated EP range of 279 miles and a 0 to 60 mile-an-hour acceleration in 5.0 seconds or longer, the available maximum range is 330 miles, and the fastest versions have reached 60 miles an hour in 3.5 seconds in tests. The Model 2 is unlikely to reach these figures, so don't expect too much. It might disappoint you, similarly to what the Cybertruck did. However, with the LFP battery pack, while the Model 2 might not have impressive performance, the abundance of supply and the production line readiness for this battery type at the Nevada factory means this battery technology won't pose a significant barrier to further delaying the release of this model. Furthermore, there are countless charges such as motor-type interior systems, FSD, or any other features, all of which pose obstacles to the Model 2, as Tesla has never had experience integrating these for an affordable electric vehicle. The manufacturer may need a lot of time and effort, perhaps even more than it takes to dissect cheaper cars from other manufacturers to understand how to produce them. This is not surprising, as internal Tesla rumors have leaked that a Honda Civic was dismantled by the manufacturer in a research effort. Why will the Asian market save the Tesla Model 2? Speaking of which, you will probably think that we're talking nonsense about this low-cost vehicle because almost everyone knows that this is an extremely fierce market for the Tesla Model 2 to participate in, especially when the Chinese monster automakers like BYD, NIO, XPeng, these guys will all launch $10,000 EV models in the near future. It's even scarier because electric vehicle sales here are seeing a sharp decline, especially in China, where the government is becoming increasingly strict with brands from the United States. The trade war between the US and China is posing many challenges for Elon Musk. It can't be denied that Tesla heavily relies on China, which not only provides them with large-scale manufacturing capacity at reasonable cost through Giga Shanghai, but also serves as a massive consumption market for the Model Y and Model 3. The truth is, there aren't many places that meet both criteria as well as China does. However, we've mentioned that the Asian market will save the Model 2, and Asia isn't just limited to China. Amid difficulties in launching in China, Thailand seems to be offering a potential solution for the Tesla Model 2. The country's been engaged in discussions to build Tesla's next Gigafactory for several years now. The Southeast Asian region has the potential to provide Tesla with a large customer base for diversification, reducing over-reliance on Europe and the US, while also being an alternative option for production outside of current operations in China and the expressed interest in India. Although the Model 2 may not achieve a lower price point than its competitors here, it's important to remember that Tesla is a major brand with influence in both design and technology within the automotive industry. It still attracts a large following whenever it introduces a new product. Evidence of this is made clear in the Cybertruck, where the number of orders surpassed its competitors like the Rivian R1T by nearly 3 million units. Another example is the Model Y, which continues to be the best-selling SUV in many countries, even after being on the market for a long time without significant updates. It's clear that Tesla has built a highly successful brand in every market. The issue is simply the level of competition in each market, and it'll vary. It's only a matter of time before Tesla introduces a low-cost EV produced at Giga Shanghai, because with production speed and potential of this factory, Elon Musk wouldn't be foolish enough to refuse. The $25,000 price vehicle is expected to help reverse this situation amid declining sales and fierce competition from China. However, until the product is launched, experts still need to be cautious about the claims made by billionaire Elon Musk. While the Model 2 is still in the shadows, some opinions suggest that Tesla may have been too late in an Asian market where Chinese electric cars priced at $11,000 or even lower have become dominant. Instead, many believe that the European and American markets still hold promise for a more affordable Tesla because these markets have lower competition compared to Asia. However, the importance of the Asian market cannot be underestimated if Tesla truly wants the Model 2 to become its best-selling product. It wouldn't be wrong to say that Giga Shanghai and Asia will be particularly crucial on the path to success of the low-cost EV. Despite the strength of BYD, Tesla remains a strong brand in Southeast Asia, where Western products are preferred. Moreover, reducing production costs could also help the company increase competitiveness in other markets, such as the US or EU. Goldstein believes that an affordable Tesla model could help the company reach 5 million deliveries by 2030, especially in the US and the European Union. The mystique of the Tesla brand has begun to fade globally, partly because their best-selling products have remained largely unchanged for 3 to 4 years. The recent release of the Model 3 Highland is not enough at this point. The Model 2 needs to be introduced sooner than ever instead of a less appealing product like the Robotaxi. Perhaps Musk is making a mistake again by favoring the Robotaxi over a $25,000 car this time. Musk was quoted by Walter Isaacson in the 2023 biography saying that the Robotaxi is the product that turns Tesla into a $10 trillion company. However, internal employees believe that the Robotaxi still has a long way to go before it can get publicly released. Musk's further push into the self-driving car field comes as Tesla's driver assist technologies, autopilot and full self-driving, are under close scrutiny by regulatory agencies, with concerns about safety in the marketing of these features. In April, Tesla announced a round of layoffs that included executives overseeing the supercharger network, drivetrain systems, investor relations, and new vehicle development. Among the executives who were laid off was Daniel Ho, who oversaw the development of both the Model 2 and Robotaxi. An affordable mass-market car has long been Tesla's goal. In 2006, Elon Musk was not yet CEO, but he wrote about the company's long-term plan to create a variety of models, including affordable family cars. In addition to its long-term goals, the Model 2 will refresh Tesla's vehicle roster at a time when competition is increasing in the electric vehicle industry. Now that a used Model 3 costs less than $20,000 and a new Model Y costs less than $34,000 thanks to federal tax credits, affordability may not be as pressing as it was in 2022. However, even while Model Y and Model 3 can be purchased at a cheaper price, customer interest always prioritizes new product lines even though performance may be worse. This is the case with Model 2. According to Elon Musk's biography, Robotaxi was actually his plan from the beginning, and he only reluctantly agreed to launch the more conventional Model 2 when he saw its futuristic design. The $25,000 Model 2 is expected to completely change the low-cost electric car market in the future, but for now, it's still a dream that hasn't come true. Competition issues from Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers, changes in design and production, along with difficulties in the battery supply chain, have caused the Model 2 project to encounter many obstacles. The shifting plans of the Model 2 from hatchback to compact crossover and then to sedan demonstrate the uncertainty in shaping Tesla's final product. Leakages and conflicting announcements from Tesla have left consumers and investors in a state of anticipation and hope. Nevertheless, if the Model 2 is launched, it won't just be a smaller version of Model 3 or Model Y. It will also pose a significant challenge for Tesla in keeping true to its commitments regarding price and quality. The Asian markets, especially Southeast Asia, could be a potential solution for the Model 2 amidst fierce competition and difficulties in China. Building a new factory in this region and tapping into its potential customer base could help Tesla diversify its market and reduce reliance on China. In short, despite many challenges and skepticism, the Tesla Model 2 is still a promising product. However, only time will tell whether this low-cost car is truly a game changer. Yeah, and like we said, we were all wrong about Tesla's cheap car. Everything about it so far is still in the plans. Rather, we are going too far to believe that it has already actually been put on the production line in Texas. Now, what do you think about the Model 2's existence, and what do you expect from this low-cost car? We appreciate your thoughts. We hope you'll have the most relaxing feelings after watching this video. If you did, please hit the like button and join the Tesla Car World family by subscribing to our channel. And don't miss out on any of our awesome videos by hitting the bell icon. We value your feedback and your time. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Until then, stay safe and have fun.